They say the silence of space is deafening. And when it comes to aliens, that couldn't be more true. With over 100 billion Earth-like planets out there, you'd think we would have found some kind of life already, right? Maybe we're looking at this all wrong. Join me as we explore 12 crazy theories about why we haven't met aliens yet, from the unsettling thought that we re in a cosmic zoo to the bizarre idea that aliens are playing a galactic game of hide-and-seek with us. The Fermi Paradox. In 1950, physicist Enrico Fermi posed a simple yet profound question. Where are they? His famous paradox highlights the apparent contradiction between the high probability of extraterrestrial life and the fact that we haven't found any yet. Given the vastness of the universe and its age, you'd think we would have spotted some kind of intelligent life already, wouldn't you? This apparent contradiction has puzzled scientists and space enthusiasts alike. Are we truly alone in this vast universe? Or are there intelligent civilizations out there that we've yet to detect? No, we may be early, the first civilization. If we are truly alone in this part of the galaxy, then we may be early in the timeline of the universe. Our civilization may be one of the first in this region of space. It's possible that other stars haven't had enough time to evolve into systems with their own intelligent life forms, or perhaps other civilizations are just beginning their journey towards intelligence. Just imagine how much more advanced we might be in a few more millennia. 2. The zoo hypothesis. Imagine if you were an animal in a zoo, completely unaware of the millions of people who come to observe you every year. You'd probably just live your life as normal, completely oblivious to the fact that you're a source of fascination for humans. Now imagine that on a cosmic scale. The zoo hypothesis suggests that we're not alone in the universe, but that advanced alien civilizations choose to leave us alone, observing us from afar like we observe animals in a zoo. To them, we may be primitive creatures just beginning to explore our own planet, and they let us develop naturally without interference. This could explain why we haven't made contact yet. Perhaps they're waiting for us to reach a certain level of development before revealing themselves. But why? Maybe they're restudying us to understand the development of intelligent life. Or maybe they just keeping an eye on us to make sure we do and blow ourselves up. After all, if you're watching a species that's developing nuclear weapons, you might want to keep a close eye on them. 3. They're too advanced to notice us. Think about how a human observes an ant colony. To us, these tiny insects are barely noticeable, and we often just step over them without even realizing they're there. In the grand scheme of things, we might be like ants to advanced aliens. If civilizations out there are thousands of years ahead of us, they may not even consider us on their level. They might have long since moved on to exploring the mysteries of the universe, while we're still stuck figuring out how to fix our climate crisis. To them, we might seem like a primitive species that's not worth their time or attention. And with that kind of attitude, it's no wonder we haven't heard from them yet. 4. They're communicating in ways we don't understand. We tend to assume that if intelligent life exists out there, then they'd be communicating in a way similar to us. Maybe using radio waves to send messages across the cosmos. But what if they've mastered forms of communication that are beyond our current scientific understanding? Imagine if they're using quantum communication, gravity waves, or some other dimension beyond our perception. The truth is, we don't really know how they might be communicating, so we could be missing their signals entirely. It's like trying to communicate with someone who speaks a language you don't understand. Without the ability to decipher their communication methods, we might never know that they're out there. 5. The universe is too vast. The sheer size of the universe can be overwhelming. With trillions of galaxies and incomprehensibly vast distances, it's hard to wrap our minds around the scale of space. Signals from distant civilizations might take thousands or millions of years to travel to us and vice versa. By the time we receive their message, they might have long since gone silent. Or perhaps they sent their signals, but they simply missed us. It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack, except the haystack is the entire universe, and the needle is a faint signal from a distant star system. The odds are slim, but the possibility of finding life out there keeps scientists searching. 6. They've already visited. Some people believe that extraterrestrials have already visited Earth, leaving behind subtle clues in the form of pyramids, stone carvings, or ancient myths and legends. While there's no concrete evidence to support this idea, it's a popular theory among those who believe that aliens exist. Proponents of this idea suggest that ancient civilizations had contact with extraterrestrial beings, who may have shared their advanced knowledge with humans, or even helped them build structures like the pyramids. However, skeptics argue that such structures can be explained by natural phenomena or human ingenuity, and the idea that aliens visited Earth is nothing more than science fiction. Still, the ancient alien theory persists, offering an intriguing possibility that we've been visited by beings from beyond our world. 7. They're avoiding us deliberately. Given the state of humanity, it's not hard to see why aliens might want to avoid us. From wars and environmental destruction to social division and political conflict, we humans can be a messy bunch. If aliens are a peaceful, highly advanced civilization, they might view us as a dangerous or unstable species that's best left alone, just like we might avoid a volatile situation on Earth. They could be steering clear of our planet to prevent any potential conflicts or contamination of their own civilization. In that sense, we might be our own worst enemy, keeping ourselves from making contact with the wider universe until we learn to control our destructive tendencies. Number 8. We're listening wrong. SETI. The search for extraterrestrial intelligence. It's been listening for radio signals from space for decades now. But what if we're listening in the wrong way? Just because we haven't detected radio signals doesn't mean that's how aliens are communicating. We might be missing their signals entirely if they're using a different medium to send their messages. Think about all the ways we communicate on Earth, from phone calls, to text messages, to carrier pigeons. There's a wide range of methods. We might be missing an alien's signals because we're only tuned into one particular frequency. To find them, we need to expand our search and explore all possible means of communication. Otherwise, we might be shouting into the void and never getting a response. 9. They don't exist. Some scientists argue that the chances of life arising independently in the universe are incredibly slim. They believe that despite billions of stars and potentially habitable planets, Earth might be the only place where complex life evolved. According to this view, we might be truly alone in the universe, and there may not be any other intelligent species out there to contact. This idea might be unsettling to those who believe in extraterrestrial life, but it's a perspective worth considering nonetheless. After all, if we are truly alone, it makes us all the more special and gives us a unique perspective on the vastness of the cosmos. Number 10. They might be in a state of dormancy now. This is a pretty wild theory, but hear me out. The estivation hypothesis suggests that highly advanced civilizations go into a state of hibernation until the universe cools down. This would allow them to preserve their energy and resources for future use, essentially playing a long game that spans millennia, or even billions of years. Imagine a civilization so advanced that they can manipulate time and space at will. They might choose to enter a state of dormancy, waiting for conditions to be just right for their eventual return. It's a fascinating concept that challenges our understanding of time and existence itself. And while it might sound like science fiction, it's a serious theory that's been proposed by some experts. Who knows? Maybe we all just blips in the grand scheme of things, and the universe is just a big cosmic slumber party. Number 11. We're not ready yet. Maybe there's a cosmic filter, an obstacle that prevents civilizations from reaching a certain level of development. If we haven't met aliens yet, it could mean that we haven't passed this test yet, whatever form it may take. It could be a technological hurdle, an environmental challenge, or even a social barrier. Only civilizations that meet certain criteria are allowed to move on to the next stage of development and make contact with the wider universe. This idea suggests that there is a cosmic order to things and that everything happens according to a grand plan, but it also raises some troubling questions. What if we never reach the required level of advancement? Are we doomed to remain isolated forever? The possibilities are endless, and it's up to us to decide what role we want to play in the grand scheme of things. So what do you think? Do you believe that aliens exist? Why haven't they contacted us yet? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this.